सागर की तरह विशाल होता है. Knowledge as the vast of the ocean. Good morning everyone. My name is Arin Chauhan of class 7C. I would like to welcome all on the virtual razzmatazz of class 7th. Now before starting any good thing we should pray to God. Now it's time for Deep Prajuvalan.
Good morning everyone. My name is Supriya Yadav from Standard 7. As we all know, before starting our day, we used to pray God. God knows our needs, limitations and problems. He fulfills our desires. If we call up Him and acknowledge Him every time, particularly at the beginning of day and when the day ends, God bless my country, school, teachers and family. So let's begin the God prayer.
Good morning everyone, my name is Sanskar Gupta and my name is Vivek Gupta and we are here to present God prayer. So let's start. Lord, I come, I confess, bowing here, I find my rest. Without you, I fall apart. You are the one that guides my heart. Lord, I need you, oh I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense, my righteousness, oh God, how I need you. Where sunrise deep, your grace is more. Where grace is found, is where you are. Where you are, Lord, I am free. Holiness is Christ in me. Lord, I need you. Oh, Lord, need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh, God, how I need you. So teach my song to rise to you. When temptation comes my way, when I cannot stand, I'll fall on you. Jesus, you are my hope and stay. Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. You are my one defense, my righteousness. Oh Lord, I need.
तमन्ना मुद्दतों से है जमाली मुस्तफा देखो इमामुल अंबिया देखो हबीबे किबरिया देखो वो जिनके दम कदम से सुबह ने भी रोशनी पाई मुनव्वर कर दिया जिसने फजा वो रहनुमा देखो मुनव्वर कर दिया जिसने फजा वो रहनुमा देखो इमामुल अंबिया देखो हबीबे किबरिया देखो
Guru Nanak Dev Ji was the founder of Sikhism and and he was the first Sikh Guru. He was born on 15th April 1469 in Talwandi in Lahore, which is now in Pakistan. He believed that there is only one God and He is inside all of us. He was popularly known as Baba Nanak. His birthday is celebrated as Guru Nanak Jayanti. He died on 1539 in Kartarpur. The main teachings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji are
एक ओंकार मूल मंत्र, एक ओंकार सतनाम, करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर, अकाल मूर्त अजूनी सार, गुरु प्रसाद जप आदि सच, जुगाद सच है भी सच, नानक होसे भी सच। धन्यवाद।
Good morning everyone. My name is Kriti Shandilya of class 7th and today I will tell you about National Education Policy 2020 and Art Integration. National Education Policy was approved by Union Cabinet of India on 29 July 2020. It outlines the vision of India's new education policy and it aims to disrupt the existing India education policy with generational and ambitious reforms to meet 21st century skills agenda. Art integration being the part of this policy is the best thing because by integrating our Indian art culture, students will get to know more about India. So give a huge round of applause for Khushi who will be performing on Maharashtra folk.
Boisakini pidan lesan Pepawani sum nisu
Boisakini pidan lesan Pepawani sum nisu Sonani chayo Parane hirhirani bhave
Oh ayala mijuni bosani chayo Mijuni bosani chayo Boisakini pidan lesan Pepawani sum nisu Sonani chayo Parane hirhirani bhave Oh ayala mijuni bosani chayo Mijuni bosani chayo
Wow, what a performance given by them. Now let's move to our next program related to the subject Hindi. Hindi is the main language of India and the national language of our country. Over 800 million people speak Hindi. So now our classmates will show their talent and they will tell you about Yata Varnam. Now let's welcome them.
सुप्रभात अध्यापिका एवं मेरे प्यारे मित्रों। दोस्तों, आज हम यहाँ पे रैनमेटाइज के लिए उपस्थित हैं और मैं इस रैनमेटाइज में हिंदी के विषय में भाग लिया हूँ। तो मैं सबसे पहले आप सबका हिंदी विषय के रैनमेटाइज में स्वागत करता हूँ। जी हाँ, तो आज मैं और मेरे दोस्तों आपको कुछ बताने वाले हैं। क्या आप सोच सकते हैं? अनुमान लगाइए। नहीं? चलिए मैं ही बता देता हूँ वो क्या है। आज हम लोग अपने यात्रा का वर्णन करने वाले हैं। हमारे कुछ यादगार यात्रा का वर्णन आज हम यहाँ पे करेंगे और ये मेरी उम्मीद है कि आपको ये सुनकर मजा जरूर आएगा। तो चलिए सुनते हैं इस यात्रा। गर्मियों की छुट्टी में हम लोग कहीं ना कहीं तो घूमने जाते ही हैं। हर बार हम लोग अपने नाना या नानी के घर जाते हैं। तो पिछली गर्मियों की छुट्टी में, क्योंकि इस बार तो कोरोना चल रहा था, तो पिछली गर्मियों की छुट्टी में हम लोगों ने हरिद्वार जाने का फैसला किया। जी हाँ, आपने सही सुना, हरिद्वार। पता है ना, हरिद्वार पहुंचते ही हम लोगों ने वहाँ पे गंगा जी का स्नान किया। वैसे मैं बहुत आगे का सुनाता हूँ लेकिन आपको कुछ पीछे का सुनाता हूँ। तो जी हाँ, तो पहले तो हम लोग ने 10 मई का दिन निर्धारित किया हरिद्वार जाने के लिए और फिर जब हम लोग हरिद्वार पहुंचे वहाँ पे तुरंत हम लोग ने पहले गंगा जी का स्नान किया और फिर वहाँ पे मंदिर के दर्शन किए। उसके बाद हमारे गुरुजी के घर हम लोग जाकर वहाँ पे हम लोगों ने विश्राम किया और गुरुजी से कुछ बातें की।
गुरुजी से बातें करने के बाद हम लोगों ने कुछ भोजन किया और भोजन के बाद तुरंत भोजन करने के बाद हम लोग दुर्गा माँ के मंदिर पहुँचे। दुर्गा माँ के मंदिर पहुँचने के बाद हम लोगों ने दुर्गा माँ की पूजा की। दुर्गा माँ की पूजा करने के बाद हमने फिर से थोड़ा विश्राम किया और उसके बाद विश्राम करने के बाद हम लोग पहुँच गए ऋषिकेश। जी हाँ, हरिद्वार के बहुत ही पास है ऋषिकेश। तो फिर दुर्गा माँ के मंदिर की पूजा करने के बाद थोड़ा सा विश्राम करने के बाद हम पहुँचे ऋषिकेश। ऋषिकेश पहुँचते ही हमने वहाँ पे राम एवं लक्ष्मण नामक पुल भी है। यह पुल गंगा जी पे है। हरिद्वार में हर 12 साल के बाद कुंभ मेला भी लगता है और इस कुंभ मेले में बहुत सारे उन साधु और संत से बात करके हमें बहुत ही आनंद मिला। और वहीं हरिद्वार में गंगा माँ के दर्शन पाके भी हमें बहुत ही आनंद मिला। हमारी यह यात्रा आनंद और रोमांचक भरी थी। हमें इस यात्रा के दौरान प्रकृति की सुंदरता देखने का भी अवसर मिला। अब अगली गर्मियों की छुट्टी में हम लोग कहीं और जाने का विचार करेंगे। धन्यवाद।
मैं हूँ आर्यन चौहान, कक्षा 7 का छात्र। आज मैं आपको अपने यात्रा वर्णन के बारे में बताऊंगा। यात्रा वर्णन, हम ताजमहल घूमने गए थे। हम ताजमहल गए थे। दुनिया के 7 अजूबों में से एक ताजमहल भी है, वो आगरा में स्थित है। हम वहाँ गए। हमारे चाचा श्री ने बोला चलो एक बार ताजमहल की सैर हो जाए, तो हमने भी बोला चलिए ना, इसमें कौन सी बुराई है। तो हम भी निकल पड़े ताजमहल। हम गाड़ी से गए थे। वहाँ हमने बहुत सारी मस्ती की और हमें एहसास ही नहीं हुआ कि हम इतने लंबे सफ़र पर निकले हैं। तो हम ताजमहल पहुँचे, एकदम अच्छे से रेडी हो गए, मास्क लगाकर हैंड सैनिटाइज करके हम ताजमहल पहुँच गए। और ताजमहल की खूबसूरती की क्या तारीफ़ करें। वाह माशाल्लाह, मज़ा आ गया, बहुत अच्छा था। और एक बात बताऊं, ताजमहल शाहजहां ने अपनी प्रेमिका मुमताज़ की याद में बनवाया है और वो बहुत सुंदर था। सफ़ेद पत्थरों से बना ताजमहल वाकई खूबसूरती उसकी झलक रही थी। और वहाँ पर कई पर्यटक आए थे, हमारे जैसे ही बहुत सारे लोग थे। उन्होंने भी ताजमहल का आनंद लिया और ताजमहल का आनंद लेने के बाद हमने वहाँ पे खूब सारी फ़ोटोज़ क्लिक की और हमें यादें आज भी हैं। भले ही आज हम घर पे हैं, पर हमारी यादें अभी भी ताजमहल से जुड़ी हुई हैं। धन्यवाद।
Morning ma'am, my name is Vidanshu Singh Chauhan of Standard 7C and I am here to perform an activity of razzmatazz of subject Hindi and my topic is यात्रा वर्णन। मैं आज आप सबके समक्ष अपनी उत्तर प्रदेश से पंजाब वाया जम्मू की यात्रा का वर्णन करना चाहती हूँ। हम सब परिवार लखनऊ रेलवे स्टेशन से जम्मू के लिए निकले। जम्मू में हमने कटरा के लिए बस ली। पर्याप्त विश्राम कर माँ वैष्णो देवी के दर्शन की अभिलाषा से हम लोग ने चढ़ाई पूरी की और माँ के अद्भुत रूप का दर्शन कर हम लोग जम्मू से निकले। पहाड़ों के अतुल्य दृश्यों को अपने हृदय में संजोते हुए हम लोग पंजाब पहुँचे। पंजाब में हम लोग ने स्वर्ण मंदिर देखा और वहाँ का लंगर खाकर सबका हृदय गदगद हो उठा। इस यात्रा का स्मरण मेरे हृदय में सदैव उत्साह और प्रफुल्लता।
Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Now, I would like to invite the person who consumed herself to change the society and light darkness in the life of the students. So, I would like to invite our director, ma'am, Mrs. Jatinder Walia. So, give her a big round of applause.
The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Wishing all the students and parents a very cheerful and blissful morning today. We all are here difficult to sit at one place and bound yourself. But we all are helpless during this difficult time. That's why I regularly emphasize addressing in my speeches during assembly and suggesting you for prayer, God. Yes, remembering to God is only solution. Only He is with us to listen and to solve our problems. Therefore, feel this miracle of this God-made universe. Second thing, your half-yearly course and exams are over and proceedings for finals. So, your PA2 exams is nearby and then your finals will be there. I know you done well and doing your best. With this hope that God will fulfill our wishes and we will meet and celebrate all activities physically at the place of virtually. And today the students have performed very well with the guidelines given by the teachers. So thank you teachers for being with us, guiding to the students a lot. So, and next time we will perform our razzmatazz virtually again. So till that, stay healthy and keep flourishing. God bless you all our students and keep flourishing.
Ashore of class 7 from Orthodoxa branch. Did you know, friend, what is mathematics? Mathematics is a science that deals with logic of shapes, arrangement, quantity, etc. There are so many things in maths like multiplication, addition, subtraction, division, and so many things, and which seems a little bit of fun and excitement. And you know that there are so many problems which is difficult to solve, and you also know that there are so many tricks to solve that. So please welcome the student of mathematics who will tell you the tricks to solve that problem. So give a huge round of applause and welcome the student.
A very good morning. My name is Divyani Singh. I am from class 7C. Today I am here to tell about fractions and multiplication of fractions. Fractions. A fraction is a numerical value that represents the portion of the whole. It has two parts, numerator and denominator. The number on the top is called the numerator and the number on the bottom is called the denominator. Rule of multiplication of fractions. Product of fractions is equal to product of their numerator upon product of their denominator. First, we have taken a graph of 5 by 5 and divided it into 5 vertically equal parts and shaded one part. The fraction of m is 1 upon 5. And second, we have taken a graph of 7 by 7 and divided it into 7 horizontally equal parts and shaded 2 parts. The fraction of m is 2 upon 7. And last, we have taken a graph of 5 by 7 because the denominator of these two graphs is 5 and 7. We have divided the graph into 5 vertical parts and 7 horizontal parts. Out of these 5 vertical parts, we have shaded one part, and out of these 7 horizontal parts, we have shaded 2 parts. Let's follow the rule here. Product of fraction is equal to product of their numerator upon product of their denominator. That is 1 upon 5 multiplied by 2 upon 7. The fraction of m is 2 upon 35. That is the result, the product of these two fractions. Thank you.
Mathematics may not teach us how to add or subtract, but it gives us hope that every problem has a solution. Multiplication, the most complicated process. First multiply, then add. We have to memorize the table, which is a little bit harder. So I, Kirti Shukla of Awadh Collegiate, Daruga Kheda branch, is here to make complicated things simple. Let us use lines for multiplication. Surprised? Take an example, say 23 into 51. In the first number we have 2 and 3. So first we will draw 2 lines, then after some space draw 3 lines. In next number we have 5 and 1. Similarly, we will draw 5 lines and 1 line. Now count the intersecting points. So first we will count these, second we will count these, and third we will count these. So first we will count these 1, 2, 3.
3. Then we will count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. But we will write down only 7. Carry over 1. Then we will count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 1, 11. You will surprised to see that our answer is correct.
I hope you enjoyed multiplying. Please try it yourself. Thank you.
I am Samad Singh of Standard 7 Section C. Today, I will tell you about the chapter Ratio and Proportion. So let's start. Ratio. Ratio means two numbers which are in the form of is-to or the two numbers of the same quantity or the same numbers. For example, A upon B. This is in fraction, so we will convert into ratio as A is to B. A is the first term or antecedent and B is the second term or consecutant, whereas proportion means four numbers which are A, B, C, D written in proportion as A is to B, proportion C is to D. Now, A is the first term, B is the second term, C is the third term, D is the fourth term. So, for the finding out the proportion, the formula is product of means multi is equals to product of extremes. Now, if the LHS is equals to RHS, then the number is in proportion. If the LHS is not equals to RHS, then the number is not in proportion. A and D is a extremes and B and C are means. Thank you and have a nice day.
Morning everyone, my name is Paritosh Pandey of class 7C. Today I am going to tell about angle. An angle is a figure formed by two rays called angle. Angles are of so many types, such as acute angle, which is less than 90 degree, and second one is right angle, which is exactly 90 degree, and third one is obtuse angle, which is less than 180 degree but more than 90 degree. Fourth one is straight angle, which is 180 degree. Fifth one is reflex angle. One is full angle, which is of 360 degree. So that's it. Thank you.
We all think and we all communicate. But how do we do it? We do it through words. Not just words, but words in a particular language. Language which make our thoughts worthy. English is the language that gives us access to knowledge. Subject and verb must agree with one another in number. If subject is singular, then verb must be singular, and if subject is plural, then verb also be plural. Confused? Our classmates will explain you in a better and easy way. So let's welcome them.
Teachers, today I am going to tell you how to make a foldable subject-verb agreement. The things that are needed to make this are pens, staplers, and two pieces of papers which I have cut it from the middle equally, and a big piece of paper. Now we have to fold this paper from the middle like this, and I have to stick it here. I have taken my staplers and now I will staple it here. And from here like this. And from the upper side also. No, not from the upper side. You can stick it also from the glue. Now I have to take my pen and write a sentence like this. Now we have to cut it. I have taken the scissors and cut the first word like this, and the last word. Okay, and I have to cut it from the middle also, so that it can flip like this.
Identify the word. If the word is of noun, we have to place that word on the noun class, but if the word is of adjective or verb, we have to place that verb on that specified class. After doing this, we have to choose one strip from each class and make a sentence using that word. So let's start the game.
Of activities of both physical and social environment. Basically, it is the study of human relations and the scientific study of human society. It is very important to us because its study helps us to know about our society in which we live. It is a mixture of many subjects like history, civics, geography, and many more which are in higher classes like economics. So today our classmates are going to explain few of the topics from our course book, and these topics are natural vegetation, hydrosphere, water cycle, media. So give a big round of applause to welcome them.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Anushkumar Modi. I study in class 7C and today I am here to explain you all two main reasons of Earth based on climatic condition. So firstly we will talk about tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforests are located on both sides of equator. They get direct sunlight from sun. They have hot, wet and humid climate. During summer, the temperature can reach above 40 degrees Celsius, and in winter it is generally higher than 15 degrees Celsius. These regions get plenty of rainfall throughout the year. These regions have thick rainforests. Places where tropical rainforests are found are Western Ghats in India, Southeast Asia, Central America, and Central Africa. Some animals commonly found in tropical rainforests are monkey, lion-tailed macaws, apes, sloths, tigers, elephants, large variety of snake, bird and insects. Now we will know some fun facts of tropical rainforest. First, 30 million, the estimated number of insect species living in tropical rainforest. Second, an area of rainforest of a football field size is destroyed. Polar regions are present at two poles of Earth, North Pole and South Pole. They have extremely cold climate and remain covered with snow for most part of the year. The temperature can be as low as minus 30 degrees Celsius to minus 40 degrees Celsius. They do not have sunlight continuously for 6 months and hardly have any light during day. Countries near North Pole are Denmark, Sweden, Greenland, Finland, Iceland, and Siberian region of Russia. South Pole is known as Antarctica continent. Some animals found here are seal, musk oxen, penguins, polar bear, Arctic fox, snow leopards, reindeers, and many types of birds and fishes. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hello everyone, my name is Unnati Patel of class 7A. Today I am going to explain you what is water cycle. So this is the model of water cycle. The water cycle describes how water evaporates from the surface of Earth, rises into the atmosphere as water vapors in the clouds, cool down or condense, it becomes water again. When water particles get heavy to remain in air, the water falls from the sky, in the form of rain, hail or precipitation. This water collects in rivers, lakes, oceans and evaporate in the atmosphere, and the cycle continues. This is called water cycle. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Divyanshi Yadav. I study in 7th standard in Awadh College. Today I am here to explain you what is hydrosphere. The word hydrosphere means the total amount of water on the earth. It includes the water bodies such as oceans, seas, rivers and streams. Water that is underground, for example, water in wells and aquifers. It can be in the form of water vapor in the air, icebergs, ice caps and glaciers. The frozen part of the Earth's hydrosphere is known as psychosphere, and it is a home for living plants.
Wow, what a wonderful performance given by them. Now it's turn of my favorite subject. Yes, can you guess it? None other than science. Yes, it's my favorite subject. So before inviting my friends on the stage, I would like to tell something on science. So let's start it. Everything works because of science, even your old kitchen appliance. What about your mother's car? Without science, it wouldn't go far. Science will explain nature and trees. It's also used to find some cures for disease. Thank you. And now I invite my all dear friends to come on stage and start their science activities. So thank you everyone.
Hello teachers, good morning. Hello friends, good morning. I am here Ansha Avasthi for the razzmatazz of Awadh Collegiate, Daroga Kheda branch. So I am here for the science subject to do an activity for the reflection. So let's come and see the activity. So here I am having the light and mirror and comb for the activity. So let's apply in this chart and let's see the activity. So in this I have placed everything. Let's close the light and see the reflection. So in this I am placing the mirror perfectly so you can see the reflection. See that the reflection through a mirror is moving. So you have seen the reflection activity. So in the plain mirror, the reflection is showing perfectly. This is the activity for that.
Hello everybody, myself Mama Kulsum from class 7C, school Awadh Collegiate, Daroga Kheda. So today I will tell you about human respiratory system. So let's get started. Nasal cavity. Air comes into the nasal cavity through the nostrils. Pharynx. From nasal cavity, air passes through the pharynx. Trachea. You can also call windpipe. It connects finite to large and form a passage of air to reach the lungs. Bronchi. Air enters the lungs through bronchi and reaches up to air sac. Lungs. Lungs enlarge when they get filled with air and reduce in size when air goes out. Like this. Thank you everybody. Have a nice day.
Good morning everyone. My name is Kriti Shandali of class 7th and today I will tell you about the teachings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. One of the famous teachings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji is honesty. Guru Nanak Dev Ji tells us that live a honest life. Bread earned with dishonesty and corruption never brings satisfaction and fulfillment to one's life. Thank you.
God is omnipresent. God is everywhere, not in the temples, churches and mosques. He is in me and you.
Beautiful good morning to all of you. My name is Alice, student of class 7C, present here to tell about the teachings of Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak exemplified the facts that even the toughest of the soul can be transformed from the acts of love and kindness. Angers and fears only generate more anger. Thank you.
धरती तन हुए अंबर, सब पे दुख मुके सचे बात साजी, हाथ बन दिया मथा टेक दिया, तुसियान टुके सचे बात साजी, है ता चानन दा दरिया बागे, ओ तो मेरे दबर से मेघ बाबा, जिन थावाते पाए पैर तुसी, ओ तो अज भी वरते देख बाबा, आर नानक पार नानक सब था एक ओंकार नानक, आर नानक पार नानक सब था एक ओंकार नानक.
A leader is one who lights the path to the impossible and takes those who follow to great height. She is our wings of light, our pillar of strength and our constant source of motivation. I heartily invite our principal Mrs. Indu Chandel ma'am to speak up a few words on this special occasion.
A very good morning, my loving children and my dear parents. We heartily welcome you all once again on the second session of Razzmatazz. Conduction of Razzmatazz will surely turn out to be boon for the children, as it does not only provide them an opportunity to express their views in various activities, but also reduce the pressure of academic work. It's a harbinger of a student's development. It also helps them to realize their potential, their strength, and their shortcomings, on which we have to work together as a teamwork to bring out their best. Someone has rightly said that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. It's well known that if we involve a student in some activity, he will not only enjoy but also remember it throughout his life. So nothing can be better idea to get the active participation of students. Dear parents, with God's grace, second term teaching and learning is on progress. So it's my humble request, kindly get register your ward if he or she is left because of any reason in this pandemic time. Please motivate your ward to be in school uniform while attending online classes. Please make a point to keep regular an eye on the studies of your ward. Please motivate your ward for spoken English. All these activities will hone their skills. So let's join our hands together and strive for better tomorrow. Thank you.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sukhalam, Malayaj Sheetalam, Sasya Shyamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhrajyotsna Pulakitayamini, Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini, Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.